So in the previous video, I showed a 13 output Arduino Nano node which we'd been working on, which gave us the option for 40 actions. So each of the 13 I/O pins we've dedicated could be taught a number of events. To improve this module, now split it down into 4 groups of 10 actions, and each group has the 10 actions available to it. So in theory, pin 3, you could teach it to act to 6 or 7 or 8 events that would be seen on the bus. Ideally though, what we're thinking is probably around 3 events would probably be enough. And as I say, here you can see the various options we've sort of set up for you. But you'll also notice in the first few sections, we have already put in a few different demonstrations for you to possibly use and learn from. And then from version 8 or action 8 up are all blank. Obviously, you can set these back if you wish to, for whatever else you want to use them for. So we feel this node would become very handy for small dioramas within your layout. We are working on a Arduino Mega version of it, which I will show you now. So here you can see the Arduino Mega version of the 48 outputs. Now, the action groups have been split into 12 in this case. So they range from actions 1 to 12 all the way through to 133 to 144. And then here you can see the individual actions from 1 to 12. Again, here now you can see we have a lot more pins that are available to us. So the 48 pins down to and including A0. Again, we've kept the same 4 or 5 actions, and again this just makes it feasible in our opinion to allow you to use this on maybe something like a factory with different flash effects or whatever taking place. So it is looking a little bit complex the way we've had to do this, but hopefully this becomes another advantage module to you. And again, using the Arduino Mega is not that expensive. I am still under testing this mode using the MCP2515. This may eventually get looked at for a different CAN module, but at the moment I think this is going to work okay. So with these different nodes that were now made available to you, I think it's developing into a nice little system of nodes available. So as I develop this, the GitHub repository, obviously be prepared there are being changes made, and also I'm still working through the wiki, which is where I'm going to be putting all the documentation together. And this has had a few little minor tweaks, and as I say, it is a work in progress. And I would really appreciate feedback from people. If they find errors or find something a little bit confusing and I haven't explained it very well, please get in touch. I'm open to suggestions to improve this along the road. Obviously the Mega, this is the latest one being worked on, but I have also been looking at ways we can show you how to set up these nodes within your layout. So the likes of the turnout page, even though I've covered this in various videos, some people have said they really like it to have a step-by-step guide. So I've tried to do that here to sort of show how you would do it using the different node. And in this case, it was shown during when I was showing the 2-servo 8IO. And again, at this point, it was the no-CAN version. But there's very little difference in the sketches anyway. It's just a case of whether you're going to use it as a standalone module or a CAN bus module. But hopefully that shows you how you would set up the node to be able to control your turnout. The next thing I need to add more details is possibly how you would do it for the JMRI Panel Pro side of the node setups. So again, if that's something you'd like to see, please get in touch and let us know. So here on page 7, the AVR2 Servo 8IO sketch page, you'll see I show a bit more on how the Arduino Nano is set up. Obviously, you've seen already I've been playing with these on my loft layout. I'm very happy with that. But the next thing that you're going to see once I am back home is this module here for my block detection. It's one of the Merg kits. Now, I know some people really struggle with soldering. There is this option here which is I think is superb and I've used already a lot. But we also have this version available here. And I'd recommend people maybe have a little look at this kit. This is something that works with DCC, and basically it's simple through hole. It's not that difficult to solder. But what I would recommend is another YouTube channel which I find very handy, and I'll show you that now. So I came across Mr. Solderfix, and this was pointed out to me by another member of Merg who suggested people look at it. And if you scroll through a lot of his videos, he goes into different techniques on how to remove components, but also how to solder components. And, beginner's guide to soldering. I really recommend people take a look at these videos because it will show you and give you the confidence to start making some of the Merg kits that are possibly available to you. But it'll also help you when it comes to your track feed wires and everything else. So again, hopefully people will take a look at this guy and hopefully you'll learn a lot from him. Anyway, I've gone on for long enough. So thank you again for watching, and thank you again for all the people who have liked, subscribed and commented already on some of the videos. See you all again soon.